Welcome to the activities report for the quarter 31 March 2021 for Singular Health Group Limited. My name is Thomas Handley and I am the company's Managing Director. Our highlights for the quarter include our very successful $6 million raising through a strongly supported and oversubscribed initial public offering with PAC Partners in Sydney. The IPO was well supported by both retail and institutional investors, with the share register growing post-listing from 529 shareholders to 2,250 by the end of the quarter. During this phase, we also entered into agreement to acquire virtual surgical planning software and to invest $300,000 for a 25% stake in Australian Additive Engineering as part of our broader scan to surgery strategy subject to shareholder approval. Leica Smith, a leading medical computer-aided design company, also agreed to purchase 50 licenses of our integrated MedVR and surgical planning software. In our research and development space, we successfully concluded the AI-driven spinal segmentation project with the CSIRO. Our first quarter as a public company has been an exciting time for Singular Health, with our listing on the 21st of February. This was an extraordinary effort by management, board, and our corporate advisory team. Each part of our business was very active in this quarter. The first part of the business, research and development. Research and development is headed by our Executive Director of Innovation and Research, Dr. Guan Tay. Singular Health engaged in numerous R&D projects and industry engagement programs throughout the quarter, many of which were eligible for substantial non-dilutive funding from state and federal governments. With a strong focus on artificial intelligence, the company engaged 3 PhD computer scientists through the APR intern program for image analysis and anatomical segmentation. The company also participated in the iPrep WA program, employing 2 recent PhD graduates to further develop curriculum-aligned content for our yet-to-be commercialised virtual anatomy software. The highlight of the quarter, though, as mentioned, from an R&D perspective, was the project conducted with CSIRO, the nation's science agency, which strongly concluded or successfully concluded with the development of an artificial intelligence model capable of automatically segmenting spinal vertebrae from CT scans. Further relating to historical R&D activities, Singular Health received a $223,000 R&D tax incentive refund. During this quarter, the refund was in respect of eligible R&D activities across our whole medical technology portfolio, including further developments on collaborative and AI tools in MedVR and 3DICOM Viewer. Further to the R&D tax incentive, Singular Health was deemed to be eligible for a retroactive COVID-19 cash flow boost payment amounting to $59,000. In our second division, acquisitions and investments, Singular Health entered into an asset sale agreement to acquire all the software and intellectual property owned and developed by Virtual Surgical Pty Limited for $250,000 in cash and the issue of $250,000 worth of Singular Health shares, which will be subject to both a 12-month escrow and subject, of course, overall to shareholder approval. Furthermore, the company committed to an investment of $300,000 into Australian Additive Engineering Pty Limited in return for 25% of the issued capital. AAE, established by Hugh Trevelyan, the former General Manager of Production of Titomic, is a Melbourne-based additive manufacturing company specialising in the production of medical-grade surgical guides and implants, focusing on, but not limited to, servicing the maxillofacial sector. Thirdly, our product development area. In product development during this period, we focused heavily on 2 of the 5 products described in our prospectus, being 3DICOM Viewer and GeoVR. The transition to the more scalable 3DICOM Viewer rapidly accelerated the software development cycle and enabled the company to progress with its TGA Class 1 application in May 2021 and targeting an FDA 510K application for August 2021. During this period, the company has logged over 6,000 downloads of an early build of 3DICOM Viewer And the website is currently ranked on Google for number 1 on Google for the search term 3D-DICOM viewer or 3D DICOM viewer. Late February saw the commencement of our work on GeoVR, which presented the opportunity to diversify not only the target sector of volumetric rendering platform, but also enabled the company to pursue 2 recent hires, which have proven an immense asset to the existing team. To date, the company has received $115,000 of revenue, with $40,000 received just in this quarter relating to the GeoVR technical feasibility and minimum viable product from Flowcentric Technologies. At this stage, I would like to thank all the staff for their relentless efforts as we accelerated our development and commercialization efforts through the quarter and continue to do so now. Thank you very much for tuning into my presentation, and I look forward to future presentations with the exciting work ahead.